G'day mates. Have you ever wondered how China, a country once primarily agrarian, has transformed into a global economic powerhouse in just a few decades? Or how it manages to balance its rapid growth with the challenges of income inequality, environmental impact, and international scrutiny? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of China, exploring its history, economy, and global context, while also critically examining some of its controversial aspects. So grab a cuppa and buckle up for an exciting journey into the heart of the dragon. Let's kick things off with China's history, starting with the Chinese Communist Party, CCP, that has played a pivotal role in shaping the country's modern history. Founded in 1921, the CCP, led by leaders like Mao Zedong and Deng Xiaoping, has steered China through turbulent times and transformative changes. After years of civil war, the CCP emerged victorious in 1949, establishing the People's Republic of China under Mao Zedong. Mao's reign was marked by significant events, such as the Great Leap Forward, 1958 to 1962, and the Cultural Revolution, 1966 to 1976. While these initiatives aimed to modernize China and create a classless society, they led to widespread famine, economic disruption, and the persecution of millions. Following Mao's death in 1976, Deng Xiaoping rose to power and implemented a series of economic reforms that would change the face of China. These market-oriented reforms, starting in 1978, allowed for private enterprise and opened up China to foreign investment, spurring unprecedented economic growth. Under the leadership of subsequent presidents like Jiang Zemin, Hu Jintao, and Xi Jinping, the CCP has continued to adapt its policies to address China's evolving needs. Xi Jinping, in particular, has consolidated power and pursued a more assertive foreign policy, while cracking down on corruption within the CCP. However, the CCP's governance has been marred by controversies. Issues like censorship, human rights abuses, and the treatment of minority groups like Uyghurs and Tibetans have sparked international criticism, raising questions about China's commitment to global norms and values. From ancient dynasties to the pivotal role of the CCP, China's history has shaped its present. But how did it manage to become the world's second-largest economy? Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets behind China's meteoric economic rise. China's meteoric economic rise has been nothing short of remarkable. From a predominantly agrarian society to a global powerhouse, its transformation has been fueled by several key factors. First, let's dive deeper into the manufacturing sector. China's low labor costs and massive workforce have made it an attractive destination for foreign companies to set up production facilities. This influx of foreign direct investment, FDI, has helped build China's manufacturing capacity and transfer technology. In 2020, China attracted $163 billion in FDI, surpassing the United States. Special economic zones, SEZs, have also played a crucial role in attracting FDI and driving economic growth. Established in the 1980s, SEZs like Shenzhen have become global manufacturing and innovation hubs, offering tax incentives and reduced regulations for foreign companies. China's rapid urbanization has fueled domestic consumption and created a vast market for goods and services. With a middle class of over 400 million people, China's consumer market is a major driver of global economic growth. Companies like Alibaba, Tencent, and JD.com have capitalized on this trend, revolutionizing e-commerce and digital payment systems. One key aspect of China's economic success is its massive infrastructure investments. In addition to domestic projects, China has launched the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, a $1 trillion plan to connect Asia, Europe, and Africa through a network of railways, roads, ports, and pipelines. By 2021, over 140 countries had signed BRI agreements with China, highlighting its ambition to reshape global trade. Education and human capital development have been vital in supporting China's economic growth. The country has made significant strides in improving its education system, with a gross enrollment rate of 98.9% for primary education and 90.6% for secondary education in 2019. Furthermore, China has become the world's largest source of international students, with around 704,000 studying abroad in 2020. China's research and development capabilities have also improved dramatically. In 2019, China's R&D spending reached $548 billion. Accounting for 2.23% of its GDP. This focus on R&D has fueled the rise of sectors like artificial intelligence, electric vehicles, and 5G technology, where Chinese companies are increasingly becoming global leaders. China's economic miracle hasn't come without consequences. Though, income inequality has become a pressing issue, with the country's Gini coefficient reaching 0.465 in 2019. This has led to a growing wealth gap between the urban and rural population, as well as between the coastal and interior regions. To address these challenges, the Chinese government has launched ambitious plans like the Made in China 2025 initiative, which aims to upgrade the country's manufacturing sector and promote high-tech industries such as robotics, aerospace, and biotechnology. However, this strategy has raised concerns among other nations about China's ambitions to dominate global tech markets. The Chinese government has also been addressing the issue of shadow banking, a parallel financial system that operates outside of formal banking regulations. This informal lending sector has fueled concerns of financial risks, as it has contributed to China's mounting debt. Another key factor in China's economic story is its currency, the RMB. While the RMB has gradually become more internationalized, it still faces restrictions, such as limited convertibility and government intervention. This has led to debates about the RMB's potential to challenge the US dollar as the world's primary reserve currency. As we continue to examine China's remarkable economic rise, let's delve into its trade dynamics, including imports, exports, and their relationship with each other. China's trade boom has been fueled by its accession to the World Trade Organization in 2001. This membership has facilitated its integration into the global economy and helped the country become the world's largest exporter. In 2020, China's total exports reached $2.5 trillion, accounting for 14.7% of global exports. One of the key drivers of China's export growth has been its ability to produce and export a diverse range of goods, from low-cost consumer products to high-tech electronics. Some of the major export categories include machinery and equipment, textiles and apparel, and electronics. This diverse product mix has helped China penetrate and dominate various global markets. On the import side, China's rapid economic growth and rising living standards have fueled a surge in demand for foreign goods and services. In 2020, China's total imports amounted to $2.1 trillion, with key imports including machinery and equipment, minerals and fuels, and agricultural products. Trade between China and the rest of the world has not been entirely smooth. Its massive trade surplus, particularly with the United States, has led to tensions and accusations of unfair trade practices. This has resulted in trade disputes and the imposition of tariffs, as seen during the US-China trade war initiated in 2018. China's trade surplus has also led to a significant accumulation of foreign exchange reserves, reaching $3.3 trillion by the end of 2020. These reserves have allowed the Chinese government to maintain a stable exchange rate and exert control over its currency, the RMB. The Chinese government has taken steps to rebalance its economy, shifting its focus from export-led growth to domestic consumption. This includes promoting the services sector, which has grown rapidly over the past decade, accounting for 54.5% of GDP in 2020. Regional trade has also been a significant factor in China's economic development. In recent years, China has pursued closer economic ties with its Asian neighbors through initiatives such as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, a free trade agreement involving 15 Asia-Pacific countries, including China, Japan, South Korea, and the ASEAN nations. This agreement, signed in 2020, further solidifies China's role as a regional economic powerhouse. As China continues to grow and evolve, its trade relations with other countries will remain a critical aspect of its economic story. The nation's ability to navigate global trade dynamics and adapt to shifting economic trends will be vital in determining its future prosperity. To truly understand China's rise, we must explore its relationships on the global stage, and critically examine the implications of its growing influence. Let's dive deeper into the various alliances, rivalries, and its overall global impact. China has pursued a multifaceted foreign policy, with the goal of expanding its influence, securing access to resources, and promoting its interests. This has included both bilateral and multilateral approaches, with China engaging in numerous regional and global organizations, such as the United Nations, the World Trade Organization, the G20, and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank, which it established in 2015. One of the most significant foreign policy initiatives in recent years is the Belt and Road Initiative, launched in 2013. The BRI aims to connect China to Europe, Africa, and other parts of Asia through a network of infrastructure projects, including roads, railways, ports, and energy facilities. This ambitious plan seeks to strengthen trade and economic ties, as well as solidify China's global presence. China's foreign policy also involves maintaining strong relationships with countries that can provide essential resources, such as Russia, Saudi Arabia, and Iran. These relationships have led to various energy, trade, and investment agreements, bolstering China's energy security and economic interests. However, China's rise has not been without friction. Its territorial claims in the South China Sea have created tensions with neighboring countries like Vietnam, the Philippines, and Japan. China has also faced criticism for its human rights record, especially regarding its treatment of ethnic minorities like the Uyghurs and its handling of protests in Hong Kong. Moreover, China's investments in developing countries have raised concerns about debt dependency and the erosion of democratic values in some recipient nations. China's relationship with the United States has become increasingly complex, marked by competition and confrontation. The US-China rivalry encompasses trade, technology, military capabilities, and ideological differences. The trade war initiated in 2018 highlighted these tensions, with both sides imposing tariffs on each other's goods, and the United States accusing China of unfair trade practices and intellectual property theft. Despite these challenges, China has managed to develop strong relationships with various nations, such as its strategic partnership with Russia and its growing ties with African and Latin American countries. These relationships have allowed China to counterbalance its rivalry with the United States and other Western powers. In the realm of technology, China has been competing aggressively on the global stage. Its tech giants like Huawei, Tencent, and Alibaba are now household names, and the country is making significant strides in areas like artificial intelligence, telecommunications, and renewable energy. China's military capabilities have also grown substantially in recent years, with increased defense spending and the development of advanced weaponry, such as ballistic missiles and stealth aircraft. This has raised concerns among some of its neighbors and the United States, leading to an ongoing debate about the potential for a new arms race in the region. That said, China's emergence as a global power has been marked by a complex web of alliances, rivalries, and efforts to extend its influence. As the country continues to evolve, its role in the international community will be a critical factor shaping global politics and economics in the years to come. Let's continue our examination of China's position on the world stage by looking at its environmental impact, soft power, and the way it's perceived by the global community. Environmentally, China's rapid industrialization and economic growth have come at a significant environmental cost. It is the world's largest emitter of greenhouse gases, accounting for 28% of global CO2 emissions in 2019. This has led to issues such as air pollution, water scarcity, and soil contamination, which have had a profound impact on the health of China's citizens and the sustainability of its economic growth. In recent years, China has taken steps to address these challenges, investing heavily in renewable energy and implementing policies to reduce pollution. However, its environmental record still remains a point of concern for the global community, as it impacts climate change and global efforts to reduce emissions. When it comes to soft power, China has been working to expand its influence through cultural, educational, and diplomatic initiatives. It has established Confucius Institutes around the world to promote Chinese language and culture and provide scholarships for foreign students to study in China. Additionally, China's growing investment in African and Latin American countries has been seen as a way to project its soft power and win allies. Despite these efforts, China's soft power has been hindered by factors such as its human rights record, censorship, and lack of political freedom. Its assertive foreign policy and territorial disputes with neighboring countries have also contributed to a perception of China as a potential threat, which has limited the effectiveness of its soft power initiatives. In terms of global perception, China's image is mixed. While its economic growth and investment in other countries have garnered admiration, concerns about its political system, human rights abuses, and environmental impact have led to negative perceptions in some parts of the world. This mix of admiration and concern is a reflection of the complexities and contradictions inherent in China's rise as a global power. As we conclude our comprehensive exploration of China's history, economy, global context, and relative status to its competitors, we're reminded of the intricate tapestry of factors that have shaped its emergence as a global power. As the world's most populous country and second largest economy, China's actions and decisions undeniably have far-reaching implications for the international community. Understanding China's rise requires a nuanced perspective, considering both its achievements and challenges, as well as its impact on the global stage. We hope that this in-depth exploration has deepened your knowledge and sparked curiosity about this captivating nation, enabling you to better appreciate its role in the world today and its potential trajectory in the years to come. Thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, please like, comment, and share it with others. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. For those who wish to support us further, consider becoming a patron. Your contributions directly help us create more insightful videos. Check out our Patreon link in the description. Your support keeps this channel going. Together, we can make knowledge accessible. Thanks for being part of our journey. Until next time.
Hey, I can sleep at night 'cause you're all I think about you. I'm a only